J-Drone here, OTG to sell, jumper. We're gonna try some ACRO with the Bugs 3 Mini. We got a Eachine dvr 5.8 200 milliwatt on there. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and we have liftoff. Okay, so I kind of cheated a little bit. This is actually my second run on the same battery. My first run, we had a horrible crash. It wasn't so horrible. The drone's still in the air here. But if you want to check out the second run, it's at the end of the video. So I kind of cheated. I'm showing you the good before the bad. And again, this is my first time flying ACRO since probably early summer when they tore down my park that I was FPV flying. I think I'm doing all right. And again, this is the Bugs 3 Mini on the Jumper T8SG. Bugs 3 Mini was never meant to be on the Jumper T8SG, but the guys over at Deviation do a great job. I thank you guys if you're watching. I know some of you guys watch. And I've made videos showing how to do this. I'm doing some barrel rolls. We're doing some flips. I'm really not ripping around too fast. I did try to go a little bit faster, but I guess as you're up higher in altitude, it doesn't seem like you're moving that fast, when in reality you're kind of moving pretty fast. Now clearly I am no pro at this. I don't have a lot of time on it. Maybe if I have a total of 8 FPV flights in ACRO, that's probably it. That's probably a really fair number of flights that I have. I have spent some time on a simulator. I have spent some time on Freerider and also Grand Theft Auto that I converted into a simulator. So I do have time on sticks messing around with it. My turns aren't clean by any means. If I went to dive something, I'd probably go right into the ground. But this is fun. This is definitely good money here. Making use out of my drone, because again, the Bugs 3 Mini has ACRO. The original controller I did run with ACRO at my park before they tore it down, and the controls weren't great. On this Jumper T8SG with these Hall gimbals, and I've recalibrated my controller again. I got it all zeroed out. It took a while to do that. It feels nice. Everything's as smooth as butter, so the only other thing that we have to work out, because now we got a good controller, is just me. I need to get fluent in ACRO. I need to spend more time on the sticks in ACRO, and I think maybe this drone might be the one that I decide to learn off of. I do have a couple other ones that I can definitely learn off of, but this one has a really loud beeper, and if you watch till the end, you'll see my crash, and you'll see my walk of shame back, how far it actually went away from me, and it was like a needle in a haystack, and without that beeper, the drone would have been gone. Sure, it would have been in the field, but literally, there would be no way I'd be able to find it. And again, guys, I'm using a Eachine dvr 5.8 200 milliwatt AIO. I do have a 3.7 volt hanging off the back of this. I could tap it and directly feed the power to the board, but I'd rather not do that. I like pop and swap. I don't have expendable money, guys. despite the fact of my hoard, I can't just go out and buy $300. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. $300 worth of AIOs, especially these DVR ones. Not to say they're expensive, but that's just that's an expenditure that I'm not willing to do. 2 to 3 AIOs like this would be smart, and a couple AKK AIOs that I generally run. We're gonna take a little run over the abyss here just to kind of test the FPV. I haven't done a complete FPV run on this, but I absolutely love pop and swap. I like taking double-sided tape, which I found more double-sided pre-cut tape. Super glue makes it. Excellent stuff. It's a foam double-sided tape. It gives you a little bit of raised proportion. It works really well, and it's not super duper permanent. I enjoyed this flight. Absolutely enjoyed this flight. This flight is going to come to an end here. Again, the beeper's really loud on this. I was able to hear it. I didn't set up a beeper on the Jumper, although you can definitely set up a beeper on the Jumper. Now, the moment of truth. Can J-Drone land this drone in ACRO in FPV goggles? I have a hard time landing drones with full stability in FPV goggles, let alone a drone in ACRO. So let's see if I can do it. Bam, little bounce, came down a little bit heavy, but not bad at all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I could have just left this out and showed you, yeah, J-Drone's awesome. He did an okay run after not flying FPV. I am awesome. No, but again, I don't sugarcoat stuff. Again, I kind of gave you the good first before the bad, but this was my first initial run, which was the first time I've flown ACRO since like early summer when they tore down my little playground that I was learning to fly ACRO on and going through gaps and whatnot. So here we go. Bam, I got this. What? Boom! Kind of smashed in the grass. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this to considerable time to be able to find this. Eventually, I turned off my controller. You could hear the beeping. I turned off my controller so it would sound the beeping. And then, again, we're fast forwarding this. That way I'm not boring you to death with me coming over and finding this. And to let you know, guys, I don't have an extra camera on this drone. What you're seeing was recorded by the AIO onto an SD card because it is a DVR SD card. Now, I will show you the walk of shame that we have here. I found my drone. I got my drone. And I left it recording. It's going to continually record here, and we're just going to do the walk of shame. You're going to see that it was quite a walk, and some of these weeds are about up to my chest, and despite the cold, I'm in shorts. So I mean, this was definitely a walk of shame. You can kind of see me moving stuff with the jumper. Some of this stuff is even close to being taller than me. But alright guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. If you're trying to get into ACRO,